Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to explain about Jenkins integration with Kubernetes. So how we are going to deploy our WAR files into Kubernetes using Jenkins. Okay, in this demo I have taken two servers. One is Jenkins server and another one is Kubernetes cluster. So in the Jenkins server, we are going to build the Docker image and we are pushing that image to Docker Hub and in the Kubernetes cluster using Jenkins, we are deploying our images into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, it will pull the image from the Docker Hub and it will create the contain pods. Okay, so see, this is the architecture which I am going to discuss about. So we will keep our code into GitHub. So when you keep your code into GitHub, it will get the code and it will create the build using build tool Maven. And once the build is done, we'll get a WAR file. So I'm creating the Docker image on using that build. So once build is done, I'll push that image into the Docker Hub. So I'm deploying Docker image into the Kubernetes cluster. Okay. So we can't access directly pods inside the container inside pod into the container running container. So we need to write the service file. So using service file we can able to access that one. Okay, let me try to apply step by step. So I already installed the Kubernetes. Okay, if you can refer my previous videos, and in Jenkins also I just installed in the fresh machine this I just installed the Jenkins. Okay, and I taken the two servers. One is Jenkins one, and this is the Kubernetes cluster. Using kubeadm, I'm going to deploy this one. So here two nodes, one master is there. Okay, and the Jenkins server, I just installed Java and Jenkins I just installed. So we need to install the Git. So let me install the Git. Sudo m install. Sudo sorry, this is the Ubuntu server. The package name is apt-get install git-y. To get the code, we need a Git. So Git is already installed. To check that one, Git is installed. To install Jenkins, prerequisite is Java. So I already installed Java also in this machine. Now let me install Maven also. To build the code, we need a Maven on the Jenkins server. Okay. So sudo sudo apt-get install Maven. So to build your Java code, we need a build tool. So for that one, I am just installing the Maven. So we will do step by step on this one. Okay. Now Maven is installed. To check that one, mvn hyphen version. Okay. Now let me create a sample file like full job. So before that, I just need to go to manage Jenkins global tool credentials. I just need to mention the Maven location. Maven, Maven, and the Maven path is this one slash user share Maven. So I'm just giving this one, apply, save. Okay. Now let me go to dashboard, new job, Jenkins Kubernetes CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, pipeline. So let me write the pipeline. So If you don't know how to write the pipeline, you need to use the pipeline syntax. Okay, so I'm using scripted pipeline for that one. Sorry, script based pipeline. So just started with the node and stage one. Stage is git checkout. So you just need to provide the URL of your git and branch name. Okay, this is my git URL. This is my code location. I'm just using this is the URL. So if you don't know how to do that one, just give this git, and the branch name is mine is main. I don't have master branch. Okay, so I'm pasting the URL here. So instead of master, I'm giving main. Branch name is main. Okay, if you want to add, you can add your credentials. Mine is public one. Let me add if you need the credentials. Okay, my username is this. Password, GitHub credentials, same GitHub credentials. I'm just adding this one, GitHub credentials. I don't include this thing like generate pipeline. So pipeline is generated. Now I'm copying this line to here. Apply, save. Now if I do build now, so it will build one is success. So it will it will clone the code into Jenkins server. Okay. Now we need to build that the code. Okay. For that one, I need to install Maven. So Maven already installed. So this is the stage. Let me go to configure. The second stage is Maven clean build. Okay. So here tool name is Maven and type is Maven, and I'm defining my Maven location. Okay. And clean install Maven clean install. Okay. So it will create the jar file. Sorry, build now. Two times it is done. Let me cancel one. So it will take some time initially. First time it will download all the dependencies from the Maven central repository. So it will created a target folder. Under target folder, the var file, jar file should be generated. Okay. So once the jar file is generated, we'll create a Docker image. Okay, Docker build we need to do. So for that one, we need to install the Docker to run this Jenkins server. Okay, on the Jenkins server, we just need to install Docker. Currently, Docker is not installed on this machine. To check that one, Docker -v. Docker is not installed. So let me install Docker. Sudo m install docker.io -y. Sorry, it's not apt-get, right? So if it is CentOS, you just need to use m. If it is Ubuntu, the package is apt-get. So this job it is still it is running. This is success. Okay. Now the var file should be generated under this location. Okay, if you cat, you will able to see the var file. Okay, in this location, this var should be generated. Okay, now Docker is installed. We just need to, if you check now Docker-v, Docker is installed. To check service status, service Docker status, it should be running. Okay, now let me, one second. So once Docker is installed, you need to add a Jenkins into the Docker group. Okay, sudo user mode -a -g Docker Jenkins. You just added Jenkins into the Docker group. Okay, once that is done, you just need to restart the Jenkins. Sudo systemctl restart Jenkins. Okay, to run the Docker commands, we need to add Jenkins user into the Docker group. Okay, it will be running. Now, if you refresh, it will ask the username and password. So we just restarted the Jenkins. So I just now let me add another stage. Another stage is now we need to create a Docker build. Okay, so for that one I have written the Docker file. The Docker file is simple only, simple Docker file only. If you open this one, so this is I taken the base image Docker. So in the target folder, this is jar file should be generated. Okay, and I just need to run that jar file. Okay, so I just added another server, another stage. Let me go to here, configure. Next stage is build a Docker image. Build Docker image. To build Docker image, I'm just using shell command like docker build -t. My username is this one and the application name. Okay, so application name is this one and Docker file location. Okay, Spring Boot Kubernetes latest. Okay, let me build this Docker image. Apply, save. Let me run this stage. Build now. We'll check one by one. So once see Docker build a Docker image is completed. If you check Docker images, sudo chmod 777 Docker images. My image is ready. Okay, so I need to push this image into the Docker hub. Okay, for that one we need to install the plugins. Okay, let me go to manage Jenkins. So Docker plugin and manage Jenkins, manage plugins available. If you go to here and search with the Docker, so Docker and Docker pipeline. I just install these two plugins. I'm installing these two plugins. So while pushing the image, you need to provide the credentials, your Docker Hub credentials. So for that one, just you need to add your credentials. Now next stage is, so Docker API authentication token, it will be generated in Docker and Docker pipeline. I'm passing this video until this plugin should be installed. It is taking some time. Now this one is success. Now let me go to add another stage. Go to my job. So configure, and in this configure, so I next stage is like push Docker image to Docker Hub. Is to Docker Hub. Okay, my images I will keep in Docker Hub. So for that one, let me go to here, syntax pipeline, and if you check with here, so blend with bind with credentials to variable. So I'm just adding here. So I'm just keeping my Docker password in the secret file. So here I'm selecting secret text. Okay, I'm giving my Docker Hub password, and I'm giving like hub credentials. Username is Docker Hub credentials. I'm just adding this one, and variable name I'm just giving Docker Hub credentials only. So I'm generating pipeline. So it will be created like this. Okay, you just need to add this one. So I already there this one. So let me take up to here. So you just need to add this stage. So what I will do here, like it will be my username is Docker login. How you are going to log in? Docker login, and username hyphen p password. Password it will be fetching that variable. Okay. Once that is logged into the Docker login, you just need to push your image. So whatever the Docker image you have there, right? So this image, this is the tag. You just need to push this image to Docker Hub. Let me run this stage. Apply, save, and build now. So once it will push, you can able to see your image into the Docker Hub. I already logged into this one. Let me check the status of the build. Now it is success. Okay. Now if you check, this is the application name, and if you see a few seconds ago, this is the pushed latest image. Okay, now this image it need to deploy into Kubernetes. Let me configure kubectl on this server. Okay, from the Jenkins mission to integrate with Kubernetes cluster, we need to install kubectl on the Jenkins node, Jenkins server. Okay, so let me install Jenkins. Before that, we need to add another plugin. Okay, so we need to add plugin Kubernetes continuous deployment plugin. So this will give you the username manage, sorry, not manage Jenkins, manage plugins available. If you check Kubernetes continuous deploy, so you just need to install this plugin. So meanwhile, we will install kubectl on Jenkins server. Okay, so I have already the steps. Okay, to install kubectl, this is the steps. Okay, you just need to add the repo, and you have to give the permissions of kubectl and make a directory, and you can copy kubectl into home folder and export the path. Okay, so I'm just running these steps. Okay, if you check kubectl version, okay, kubectl hyphen version hyphen short client. Okay, hyphen client. Kubectl version hyphen is not required. Kubectl installed successfully. Okay, this kubectl is installed. You just need to move this kubectl into USR bin, so it will be accessed by Jenkins. Okay, sudo hyphen r kubectl slash USR slash bin. USR bin command is not found. Okay, I will check in this later. Meanwhile, this is still it is. So meanwhile, you just need to copy the, sorry, not Jenkins one. You just need to go to the Kubernetes master. Okay, under Kubernetes master, you have a dot cube. Under dot cube, you have configuration file. You just need to copy that dot configuration file into Jenkins. Okay, so currently I'm in this folder. If I do cd dot cube, under cube you have a config file. Okay, this is the configuration file. If you do kubectl get nodes, so you will get the cluster information, one master and another is nodes. Okay, same like I'm just copying this content. Okay, I need to create another same folder under the Jenkins mission. Mkdir dot cube cd dot cube vi config. I need to paste the content configuration files. Okay, Now I am saving this one. So once that is done, sorry, you need to copy this one instead of, I didn't use that one, right? Sudo cp kubectl, not in this path. You need to come back. So here you need to run that command. I am copying this kubectl into usr bin. Now that is done. So if you run kubectl command from here, kubectl get nodes, you will get the cluster information like cluster details. If you do kubectl get pods, we didn't apply anything, so we didn't have anything. So let me try to do here. If you run kubectl get pods, no pods available on this machine. Okay, still it is running. Let me refresh this one. I'm passing until this plugins to be installed successfully. Now this plugin got installed successfully. Now let me go to the job and let me add deploy. Let me add another stage. Okay, next stage is deploy Docker image into Kubernetes cluster, or simply deploy Kubernetes deploy into Kubernetes cluster. Okay, now in this stage, so whenever you added right that plugin, so it will ask you the configuration details. Okay, if you check here, Kubernetes continuous deploy Kubernetes. So you just need to add kubeconfig. Okay, let me add kubeconfig. So it will pop up the credentials. Otherwise, you just need to go to manage Jenkins. Yeah, it came now. So here kind is there, right? You need to select Kubernetes configuration, and you can give kubeconfig. Okay, one second. Okay, you just need to give the ID name, kube credentials, and config. You can do many ways configuration. You can copy paste directly that configuration file to here. Okay, let me go to master cd.kube. Under .cube there is a configuration file. We have configuration file here, cat config. So you can copy complete configuration. Okay, and add. Okay, once you add, you can able to see kube config, and you just need to provide the configuration details. Okay, kube credentials and okay, and generate the pipeline. It will be generated the pipeline. Okay, so I already added. So this is the credential kube credentials and variable is kube credentials. Let me enable the configuration details like deployment.ml. The configuration details here it is there. Generate Kubernetes deploy config. Okay, this will be generated. So I already added the stage and just copying this stage. Okay, so this is the deployment details. If you go to here, so the deployment, the type is deployment. Okay, deployment.ml, and metadata, the Spring Boot hello. This is the application name, and the replicas is one. If you want to make two, you can make it two. Okay, and the template and the container. This is the image, and this is the container name, and it is running on port 8080. To access the pods, okay, we need to create the service. So I already have service file also. So this is the name and HTTP. The type is node port. Okay. Now let me add this to stages. I already added, right? Let- Okay. Deploy into Kubernetes cluster with the credentials. Okay. The credentials name. Apply, save. Now let me run. Build now. So this time it won't take much time to get it the downloaded plugins. It already available in a local machine. So here what we are doing, like we check out the code, and we are doing the build, and we create a Docker image, and we'll push Docker image to Docker Hub. Let me fail. What is the issue? Authentication issue. Let me fix this issue. Okay, kubectl deployment. ML. One second. Yeah, for this authentication issue, so what I did is, like, I switched it into Jenkins user on the Jenkins server, like sudo -su, and I copied the configuration file. The same config file is there, right? Same configuration file I have copied into the same path, like Jenkins, under Jenkins.kube, and configuration file I have added. Like if I do ls-la, I have created the config file, and if I run the job, like it is success now. Okay, so that is the root cause of that issue. So if you do kubectl get pods, okay, kubectl get pods on Jenkins machine, it should be kubectl. So my pods are running. If you do kubectl get deployments, okay, so deployments and services, so my service also it should be running. So to access your application, you just need to open the node ports, okay, and with this IP, you will be able to get the response. Okay, you need to take the node 1 and node 2 IP. So you need to take this node 1 public IP, and you need to copy this one. Let me log in. Sorry, 2P55NX. So if you need to take the node 1 IP, and if you copy, you are able to get the response. Okay, same like you need to take a node 2, because our pods are running on nodes, right? So you need to check with node IP with the port number 31137. So I'm able to get the response. So our application is deployed successfully, and we can able to see the response also. Okay, if you want any make the changes, you can make the changes, and you can create image, and it will be automatically, it should be deployed. Okay, that's all about in this session. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Bye.